Hello everyone, it's time for another Q&A session. This time the question is: so today we're discussing a little bit our Frenchic paints. And the first question is, what is the difference between the alfresco and laser range? So let's go here. This is the alfresco. And this is the laser range. So what do they have in common? First of all, you don't need to seal afterwards because they have self-sealing properties, both of them, both laser range and alfresco. So the alfresco is specifically made for outside. So basically you can paint anything under the sun, literally under the sun, but paint in the shade, not in the sun. The alfresco is self-priming, self-sealing, and self-leveling, and you can do with Frenchic brushes. You can use any kind of Frenchic brush to paint the alfresco. Small, tiny bits of paint. The first one will look really not that good, but that means that you're doing an excellent job. Then with the second coat you will have practically a full coverage of the color. Now, the laser range. The laser range has the same properties like all other Frenchic paints, which are eco-friendly, pet-friendly, and child-friendly. Basically, it has low levels of VOCs, so you can even work inside without any air. Like, you don't need to open doors or windows if it's really stormy. And basically, it is self-priming, self-sealing, and self-leveling. It all depends on how you use the brush. So, which paint is good for outdoors and which paint for the indoors? Basically, the main Frenchic paint for outdoors is obviously the alfresco. But you can use all the other ranges for outside, like the chair I'm sitting on, which is laser range. And then you just have to seal with our mega product, which is the finishing coat. Basically, you do 2 to 3 coats of finishing coat. You can even use a sponge. You don't need to use a brush. Just dip the sponge in the finishing coat and go over your item. Let it dry, let it cure, and then it's done. What are the products for indoors? So the indoors are everything under the Frenchic sun, and that also includes the original range, which is the proper chalk paints, and obviously after using this original paint you need to seal with wax or the finishing coat. Then there's the laser range. You can even use the alfresco for the indoors, which is good. Actually, it's excellent for kitchens and doors because you don't need to seal afterwards. You always need to let it cure. Then Frenchic has also the wall paint for the indoors, which is a beautiful paint. It's chalk based, it's water based, it's scrubbable, and you can clean as much as you want. And usually you just need one coat to cover a proper wall. And then there's the trim paint. So what's the difference between the wall paint and the trim paints? You can use the trim on doors or items you have at home, like radiators or fans or heaters, and it comes with a little bit of sheen, which is like The effect is like the oil-based products, but it is completely eco-friendly and it's a wonder to work with. And finally, a big shout out to our limited edition alfresco colors. Why limited edition? Basically, the stock, once it's finished, but we have 4 beautiful colors here, and one of them you can see the transformation of a plastic chair done with our limited edition alfresco serendipity. This is Frenchic opening can. This is how you use the can opener, obviously. And this is the beautiful color we have used for the chair. So make sure that you have a look at these 4 beautiful colors, with all other colors obviously, at our local stockists who sell the paint. And also, if you want some more information, you can go on our Facebook pages, Frenchic or RescoliByCarlo, where you have all details of all the colors and the limited edition obviously. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, RescoliByCarlo. Thank you.